Hey guys, what's up, the Mustang Spook Guy Extra One back to GTA 5 LS Rally. We have the FC 1000 Custom. Yeah, this is the Benny's bike, the newest Benny's bike to be added into the game. And I want to see how's it go. Because this is the last episode of GTA 5 LS Rally. There won't be any more after this. We're switching games to a different time on-road rally series. So that should be pretty exciting. And yeah, about this bike, it's pretty nice. I really like the I really like it. Looks pretty snazzy. I'm not a particularly big fan of bikes, but this one is pretty darn impressive. And it does not wheelie that much, but when it does, it's pretty controllable. Had to get it down when the brakes are on that corner, just so I could not hit a pole. I can straight line it through there, nice and easily. And I really like the bike. The bike is a very good bike, but as per usual, can't quite go full throttle through the fences. Can't go through any throttle through the fences. Sorry, correcting myself there. Yeah, the fences probably have the most influence on this bike we've ever really seen around this course. It has crazy amounts of influence on the turning of the bike. Yeah, fences do a lot of damage to this bike's run, and sent me flung into a wall at like 30 miles an hour. Not the greatest moment of my GTA 5 racing career, I will be honest. But, you know, oh, that was close. That was very close. And terrifying. So, nice in there. Turning quick, but not too quick to hit the pole. We've hit that pole once or twice. Yeah. Not too bad of a bike. Pretty nice vehicle to drive. That corner is just really bumpy, so every vehicle gets oversteer there. Just every vehicle, or understeer, sorry, understeer. Cut it a little close with those barriers, but we didn't hit them, so it's fine. Deals with the bumps pretty well. And then comes the fences. You can see, at a crawl, the problems we had with the fences. It's quite massive. And that is its bike, and that is the bike's major downfall. Because it's a really good bike, it's a phenomenal bike. Problem is, the fences. The fences just screw it over too much. You can't carry a lick of speed through there. Which means you have to go incredibly slow, and that ruins your lap time. So you're at a snail's pace through the fences. While other bikes, sure, you have to slow down for it, but they're a lot better through them. And yeah, that's the bike's only major downfall, is the lack of control through the fences. Other than that, it's a great machine, but the fences are just its mortal enemy. So, yeah. I was able to go flat out to the corner that time. We were going, I turned in a little bit earlier. Once again, cutting it close with the, barriers, but we managed to make it through. Again, still going full speed. I might have ran over someone's toes. That's, sorry, person. And then comes the fences. We just lose so much time because you have to be so careful through them. Like, you just have to be super slow. And that slowness costs you dearly. Around this course. And, because in this rather cutthroat list of vehicles that can be 1/100th of a second off, any second, any millisecond, any trillisecond counts. But it made it across, and like I said, the only problem is the fences, which it really, really struggles with. Next up, we have My Insurgent. This is a custom vehicle of mine, so it will have the little asterisk next to it to show that it had a slightly altered run than normal. And, frankly, the Insurgent is one of my favorite vehicles in GTA. You can't go wrong with an almost 100 mile an hour giant truck that can make Priuses fly. Alright? We know that Priuses can fly with the help of this vehicle from the destruction test that I did with this vehicle. Although it only destroyed 29 vehicles, it sure made it most spectacular by far. Now, the Insurgent is a bit of a big boy around this track, and it just about fits. Mainly because the dune just about fit, and the dune is much bigger than this thing. By a lot. We got very close to a tree. Very, very close to a tree, and that sent us way out wide there. But we made it. We didn't have too many problems. Didn't crash it, only tapped a tree. Yeah, interestingly, poles, no problem for the Insurgent. But a tree, woo. Don't even try to anger a tree. Trees will kill you. And slow, you have to go pretty slow. You gotta go pretty slow in order to make sure you get turned. Because this is the second biggest vehicle we've ever had down this course. Yeah, this is gonna be so far anyway, it's been a episode of firsts. It's one of the biggest vehicles to ever go down, and the bike was one of the worst vehicles through the fences. So, but the Insurgent didn't have too many problems. I slightly outbraked myself, almost hit the house that the Desert Raid hit, but I didn't quite hit that. Made it around the course just fine. Yeah, not too many problems with it. As I said before, I really do like it as we go across the line with the Insurgent. Considering how much this thing weighs, I think that was a pretty impressive run. And finally, James Bond is going around our track in the Spectre, aka the Aston Martin DB10. And this is another one of my personal vehicles, which means asterisk on the time. Now, this thing is amazing. I love it, but it does get quite a bit of oversteer. Yeah. The oversteer caught me out originally on the first run. But that makes sense. High-powered rear-wheel drive Aston Martin. Makes sense to have oversteer issues, but you just really can't correct the oversteer. It's incredibly difficult to correct the oversteer in this vehicle. Some are gradual oversteer, you can easily catch them. And then there's this type of vehicle, which has oversteer that'll snap out on you. And then you can suddenly get grip and now just compile onto the awfulness. So, not the best vehicle to drive when it comes to the turns. And I managed to get a very lucky bounce. Didn't do too much. And I would have had to restart the run if we didn't get bounced in the right direction. And carried semi-decent speed to the bounce. But this vehicle is very, very fast in a straight line. It's incredibly fast and fully modified, which this one is. Safe for upgrade, turbo-tuned, transmission, whole 9 yards. So, this vehicle is very, very fast. And who doesn't like... And of course, you need a fast car. Because, you know, when you're trying to outrun a Jaguar CX-75, you need to be able to you need to go fast. Because the CX-75 is a very good vehicle. And, that was, slightly terrifying in the Aston Martin. But we did manage to make it through somehow, completely unscathed and still going in the right direction. Even though sparks came out of the bottom, or I should say the bumper, because the bumper was in the floor and the wheels were in the sky. But, you know what? That can just happen on this course. So, yeah. That was, terrifying and very cool at the same time. And on to the times. In first place, without a shadow of a doubt, is the FCR 1000 Custom was a 144.04. It was putting it into 7th place on the leaderboard. Up next in 18th place is a tie. Or sorry, 19th place. 19th place is a tie with the Spectre with a 150.32 tying the FMJ with a 150.32. So those two vehicles tied each other, which is pretty impressive. And then all the way down in the 20s, 30s, is the Insurgent with a 156.94. All of these vehicles were record setters. First vehicle to tie, or record holders in some way, shape, or form. The Insurgent, second biggest vehicle to ever go around the track. Still very controllable though. Then we have the Spectre, first vehicle to ever tie another vehicle on this course. Then we had the motorcycle, the FRC 1000, which was an amazing bike. It probably would have been in the top 3, heck, maybe in top 5. But it gets absolutely destroyed by the fences, so it has no chance of setting a good lap time. Yeah, I think that is a suitably good way to end LS Rally. And yeah, that's it for this episode, and I'll see you in the next series.